outside.
So today we begin our driving down to Columbus, Georgia for day one of this weird 2-week-long, 6-day trip that we're going on. That doesn't make any sense, but it will in a second. So we're going on this trip for 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to Columbus, St. George Island, and Vero Beach. And then next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we got 3 other shows in 3 other cities, totaling 6 shows in 6 different cities over 2 weeks. We have a record coming out that's going to be 7 songs long. We've already released the first track off of it. It's called You Are My Home, and we couldn't be more excited. So over this next 6-day trip thing, we're going to release 1 sneak peek per day. So just like that, we're on our way. And we made it to Ian's house just now. But also, Ian just made it to Ian's house. Hey, it's Ian! He's helping a caterpillar or something.
There was a hot bee crawling along the road, and I didn't want it to die.
That was nice.
It's now in the shade.
Shady.
I know bees love shade and
Not burning to
pine
death.
needles and bushes. Yep. Come on in.
I'm coming in.
Um,
What's her name? Shenanigans or whatever?
yeah, shenanigans. Now this is Piper.
Piper. Oh. You guys can't see, but she is the cutest. Let the preparations begin. What are you doing with all that bread there, buddy?
This is gonna be. Well, I was thinking with all the stuff we're packing that I wouldn't have, or I wouldn't need all the sandwiches I usually make. But then I thought again, and you never know. So these are about to be peanut butter sandwiches. Prepare for the gross factor.
Action shot.
I didn't have time to like set in the fridge, which usually makes it a little easier. But this type of peanut butter, for me, stays good longer.
Sponsor us.
Smuckers,
Natural.
couple
Chunky.
Smuckers on tour.
Oh, there's the sponsor shot right there.
Was it all like gooey and drippy?
You ready to get this car packed up?
Yeah.
Adam's here.
This will last for 4 days.
Now we just got to put all, well, that stuff that's not there anymore in here, which is kind of already done. So Adam's got guitars, then we got to put this stuff in this thing called a van. And then we can go. Let's do that. Where did those come from?
Gosh, that was tough.
Alright, so we're basically loaded up now. I kind of wanted to touch on just driving, going places and having adventure with your best friends. It's my favorite thing ever. It's the main reason why I like continuing to play music with these guys, is because we go and do stupid stuff that I wouldn't do on my own probably. It's a real nice opportunity to be able to take yourself out of just the big picture situation and just focus on 3 days that you're just in a van somewhere that you're not familiar with. So it's a real good way to get out of your own head, is just go somewhere where you don't know where you're at. So we're about to go do that in 3 different cities. So let's go.
All right.
Go shut the door, and I'll be here waiting. I haven't smiled this much in a while, maybe not ever before. The touch of your skin now, and I cannot be patient. The light of the day that's faded away will come back to warm us again. So go shut the door, and I'll
So we're going to Columbus first on this 3-day trip. And luckily that's only 2 hours away from where we started. So in the blink of an eye, we'll be there. Just like that, we're in Columbus. I overshot this a little bit. This is just, hold on, let's go back in time. You guys will never guess where we are.
Columbus, Georgia. Behind, it really is so.
See the sign?
So unremarkable.
Says Soho. No, this is the back.
You guys ever been to the place? I need to like not talk shit about the places we are. bras.
Good
They
sign.
also have thongs over there. Butts.
Blue butts. Weird calling it tour. It's kind of like calling our CDs albums or records. Like, it seems so real and serious and like, not that we're not real or serious. Like, I'm here, obviously.
Seriously real.
It seems like we are taking it too seriously. We're like, yeah, it's a record.
It's a
Releasing a
record.
record.
Yeah, and if it doesn't sell out, we didn't sell our first
Yeah,
record.
and like we're on tour
Yeah.
because we're millionaires.
Millionaire.
Every good band is British, also.
Right.
We just met our sound guy for the night. His name is Bob Tim.
So we loaded in, and we're waiting to sound check now, but we kind of wanted to just walk around and get some fresh air. It was Adam's idea, so blame him. This is so stupid.
It's my fault. Well, they were actually kind enough to sponsor us. We may as well get them in the shot.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Adam Pellington.
Hold on one second. Let me make sure it's focused on Burger King. Okay.
Hi,
Go ahead.
I'm Adam Pellington from High Beams. I know you love the music and you wish you could be like me. Well, I ate at Burger King, and that's really all it takes. Come on down.
Are you guys actually about to eat that shit?
I don't think so. So Ian just had the bright idea of going in this liquor store and all chipping in for the cheapest bottle of booze we could find. So something's about to happen.
My share can be $3 or less. I'm happy.
Hey,
How y'all doing?
hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Finna take a picture of our store?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Oh, it's just we're actually in a band. We're from Atlanta and we're just on tour right now. We're just trying to document it. I promise.
Okay, I was just wondering. How you not gonna post our stuff, huh? Cause I'm gonna have to call the owner to get a permission.
We'll film nothing in
Yeah,
here.
we'll turn it off then.
Huh?
We'll turn it off. It's fine.
Okay, thank you.
So now we've successfully gone to the liquor store and picked up some beer because, I don't know, were we not feeling like killing ourselves today? It's day one. It's better
We
not.
made off with the take. We did
Yes. So, time to pass some time.
it. Time to time.
Those people didn't want us filming anything in there. I guess
Yeah.
it wasn't all that interesting, but it's funny when people get way overly freaked
Paranoid,
out
yeah.
about getting filmed. Thanks.
All right. Well, we're in Columbus, so naturally the only thing to do is sit in our car and drink beers. Cheers, you fellas.
To day one,
It's day one.
night
Thank-
one. 2 hours in.
It's actually pretty good.
Beer is good. It
It's been a
tastes
while
better.
since I've had PBR. Probably since the last tour.
Yeah. It was 20 cents cheaper than the next cheapest,
Right.
and so
But
it
it tastes better in a car than it does. Not that you should drink this and drive. That's their slogan, is PBR. It tastes better in a car. So we were just talking about you guys, actually, and how much we appreciate the fact that you're watching on YouTube. That's a really cool thing. Like, you could be doing countless other things with your time, but you choose to sit and you watch us, and that's great. So if you are there and you want us to know you're there, talk to us, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Also, just click like. That's a really easy way for us to just be like, hey, somebody actually enjoyed this enough to click like. So, again, thanks so much for watching. But I think we're about to head into the show right now. The guys are seeming to get a little restless in the car.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what are you doing?
This is not what we're about, children. To my mom, my fiance, my cats.
Thanks.
This is not what I got into music for.
But this is what it's turned to.
It's a good part of doing music. Rock City, please don't fire us for this being not children friendly. I can't get my thumb under the cracky thing.
You got it. Oh, come on, you're on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion.
That was disgusting. I felt like a pain building up inside of me. Like, it was like, whoa, Bubble. Whoa, bubble. Ow!
We're gonna start now. We're gonna start playing music now. Like what we do for a living, for our jobs, we're gonna do that now.
I just seen her face, I can't forget the time. Place where we just met, she's just the girl for me. And I want the whole world to see we in back. Had it been another day of my
First set, done. Second set, starting now. So we're done with the second set. So we're done for the night. So now we're gonna tear all this stuff down, put it in the car, and then drive to a church and go to sleep. So it's been a really good day so far.
Shirtless guy being bounced, that'd be funny to get.
At the end of the set, there was a guy that walked in, or tried to walk in, and then the bouncer just wasn't having it. So now all his clothes are outside, so we'll film that, but he's not happy right now, so I'm not gonna film him.
So tonight it was that kind of gig where I had fun. I think we had fun together, and I think we played well. But it was like, you know, one of those ones that just or you learn has to be part of the process. Like, we sold nothing, got no tips. Some people talked to us, which is good. I don't know if people fully listened, but I had fun, and it was part of, a bigger picture, like this whole trip. But it may not have been successful, but I still enjoyed it. So maybe it was successful.
I think that the people, if they were, it's not so much on us whether or not people are like, that band is pushing themselves. It's on them. Because, like, we did exactly what we do all the time. Like, we came and we played, like, our music as well as we could. And if somebody's not going to perceive it in that way, that this is a serious thing, then that's really not on us. It's on them. It's a perception thing rather than, because, like, we put it out the same way every time, and it depends.
Right.
Like, we're like, wow, that room was great. Be like, well, it's because the people were different. Like, not to say this one was bad. This was still a good time. Like, the people that were here were definitely, like, a different crowd than we're used to having to kind of win over. But I think we did it.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, even though we didn't sell anything, like, maybe it's just because people here don't have any money.
Right.
I don't have any money. I wouldn't be able to purchase my stuff.
We
so-
bought no alcohol from the bar.
Right, exactly. But anyway, tonight was good. We're going to head to the church next. A church. We don't know if we're going to head to one that's close by or one that's like halfway between here and Tallahassee, because we're going to meet my uncle tomorrow for lunch. So that'll be fun. But first, to the church, to sleep. I'm tired all of a sudden.
And I'm Adam.
Smoke, though.
I don't get it. Why? Just start a fire? Please don't park there, I guess.
That's about as obvious as I can make it.
Nope.
Definitely don't park anywhere near that.
It's like 3 a.m. We made it to a church called Zion Witch Baptist Church. I think we might have to move the car a little closer to this tree if you want to sleep in a hammock.
Yeah, I might go for the inside the van tonight just for
That works too.
the chilliness
I might
factor.
just string my hammock up between these two trees there.
Chumming. Cool. Well, if everything's good, I guess we can get started.
So I guess that's the end of this episode here. I hope you liked the song. The sneak peek was a success. But yeah,
Hope we don't get woken up.
we probably will, but whatever. Good night. See you tomorrow morning.